Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
In that first game, he was 5-0 up in like 40 minutes, so I think CHARIF, he could be in danger here, but with the support of the people, you never know.
For a long time in your career, I feel like you've been trying to almost like silence the doubters a little bit. Do you think Jafonso's feeling a little bit the same? Like, there's a lot of people saying he shouldn't be #1. If he puts up a great performance here, does he sort of say, you know what, the rankings don't lie?
Yeah, I'd say the generic consensus is that he's not the best in the world right now. However, this is the best chance to prove it. Week 1 of the Pro Open, and the game is underway.
Set your stall out early, let people know that the top dog is here to play as he comes forward here with Kylian Mbappe. Virgil van Dijk is across. It's Jafonso kicking from right to left in that yellow strip of Al Nassr, and he has opened the deadlock just sitting against Nick Sneb in the opening 3 minutes.
Do you want me to be honest with you?
Talk to me.
I think this game could be 6 or 7. Now, it's a brave call, but you see the way he started the Nick Sneb game, you see the way he started this game, he means business tonight, I'm telling you that.
CHARIF a little bit hard done by, or...?
Nah, it's good play. It's good play, and then the composure to shoot near post. Bobby Charlton, as I say, that pick's a bit dodgy, but you know it's working. So maybe he knows better than me.
The other players that are competing right now in round 2 of Group A, Fakou Cohen taking on Nick Sneb. A win necessary for both of those two players as they're bottom of the table. As it stands, after 1 game has played, and Stingray taking on Mark 11. That's going to be a cracker. I'm sure we'll try and keep you up to date with what is happening over there. They've not quite kicked off yet, I don't think, in that particular matchup. We'll be keeping up to date with everything, goals, highlights, misses, and all the drama here at the FC Pro Open. If you've got any questions for Tex, this is the perfect chance to do it as well. He's joined me on commentary for the entire game, and if you want tips, tricks, his opinion, this is the time to ask. Didier Drogba here coming forward, a little bit of L1 dribbling, but couldn't quite find his way through as a player locked down the line for Kylian Mbappe. Van Dijk's quick, but he's not that quick. Just holds him up enough, and Jafonso has to go back, bring more players into play. Bobby Charlton, good tackle.
I think every time Jafonso comes forward, I expect him to create a chance. From watching that first game and this one, he just looks like he's in a lot of the time. And where CHARIF can counter though, his timing of his through balls is unbelievable. That's where I think he excels as a player, his timing and his player locks as well.
I mean, he was the surprise package in Berlin at the FC Pro World Championships. You were actually there competing as well, and from our position as the commentary team and the pundits, from you as a player, I'd go out on a limb and say nobody had him down to do what he did.
Nah, and if I'm being totally honest, I looked into the knockouts after I lost my game to ABAIXO to get out of groups, and I was disappointed because I was like, yeah, that's a nice matchup. But then I watched him and I was like, oh, maybe it's a good thing I lost.
And maybe that's what other players were thinking. And he came and caught them off guard. As you can see, the FC Pro Live items that they are representing as well. I've already seen some hype around Fabio Carvalho. On the other side of it, Amrabat will be upgraded due to CHARIF's performances over tonight's action. Bobby Charlton looking for it, but just offside.
Those Pro Live items ain't looking good for you. You bought 15 Oxlade-Chamberlains
and the rest. And the rest.
and then Nick Sneb's lost 5-2. So we was in the corner before this game started, and Richard Butley, he was not a happy man. He was not.
Well, let's have a look at some of those questions coming in for Tex. When are you playing? That's a simple one. Get you started.
Week three. So I'll be back for some more commentating in other weeks, but week 3, that's the main show.
Thoughts on the Alonso SBC?
The Alonso SBC. Oh, this is meant to be my job, but I haven't seen it. What play style he's got?
I believe it's long ball pass.
Oh, he's unbelievable then.
What's your opinion on Flair Plus?
Flair. All right. Listen up, cap control.
Are we trolling? Are we trolling?
Don't put that comment on my screen. It's the worst play style in the game.
How do I get better at the game? From El Cojandre.
There's a good YouTube channel and it's called DH Tex, and I think maybe you should give that a watch. That's my suggestion.
Well, there you have it. Any more questions? Get them in the chat.
But now, realistically, just learn to green time your shots, because you'll score so many more goals. You can shoot from different angles, you can shoot from wherever you want, and the chances of it flying in is way higher.
I've already seen a few people asking me in the DMs, can you leak the Mystery Nation? No, that is the answer, but get those guesses coming in. What I'll do is I'll tell you where it's not. So, Van der Sinne, it's not Vietnam. Khoi Kai, it is not Finland. It's not Finland, David. You can both type it, but it's not. Did it Drago with the strike? He was offside. Shakira, so is it Spain from Tao the Watcher?
He might be onto something. Or is he? You tell me.
And Aguila, Australia. It is not the home of Mark 11. We had that last year, if you remember, with Pie Face doing a shoey. It was a great time. But it is not Australia. We will give you more hints and tips and clues on what that Mystery Nation is throughout the show, and we'll reveal it if you're still wanting the answer later on today. Jafonso with the press high up the pitch, slides in Mbappe. Talk about a Trivela, Ryan Pessoa. He listened, he watched, and he has scored.
You know, every time a Trivela goes in now, I get angry because of Ryan. But no, it's a good press from Jafonso. It's just a simple goal, and he's making it look easy, to be honest with you.
Did he need to play a lot of that pass, Sharif?
No, but it's swings and roundabouts. That's what he's best at. He'll score a goal from that, he can concede a goal from it, but I'm pretty sure he'll score way more than he concedes from doing.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
I would change formation in that game. You started against Jafonso in the 5-3-2 and you was 5-0 down in 40 minutes, and you switched and you scored 2 and you won the second half. So if I was him, I would switch, but obviously I'm not him and I'm sat here.
He's got so much support, does Sharif, from people at home, the Moroccan community, the African community. Get that support in for Sharif right now. He needs it to pull him back into this game against the #1 player in the world. The Esports World Cup champion earlier on in the year, Jafonso, when he started this tournament. As you would expect the top dog to do. Kylian Mbappe, lovely little dink over the top, just nods it home.
Dangerous. You don't feel like he's ever going to lose the ball. He's calm, he's cool, he's composed, and he's looking a real threat. I'm not going to lie.
Great beard as well, Jafonso.
Oh, that's impeccable.
Stellar. That's the sort of thing that I dream about. A lot of people dream about winning the FC Pro Open. I dream about having a beard like that.
If I didn't Hello.
Bobby Charlton, power shot cancel.
If I didn't wake up and shave every day, I reckon I could grow like a Jafonso beard. What do you think?
I think you and B. Smith are in the same boat with the beard. Rafael Leao, the runner's off the ball, and Mbappe dinks it through, he gets in front of him and he goes to the chip.
And that's the confidence of the #1 player in the world.
This game, I'm going to go out on a limb, and it could and maybe should be 3 or 4-0.
Yeah, as I'm predicting. Yeah. As I'm predicting.
And that's no knock on Sharif, but Jafonso's pressure off the ball, his decision making, he has looked.
It's just the way he keeps the ball on the edge of the box and sends runners. It's really hard. If you watch the next attack, look at the way he sends his centre mid, sends his wingers.
And what's he like to play against that? How on earth do you even defend against that?
You got to apply pressure to the ball. If you back off, then there's going to be 2, 3, 4 runners, and you eventually can't guard it.
So when you talk about the runners off the ball, it's those players who's got their hand out, who's pointing.
Yeah.
And for people at home, how would you do that? How would you get those players making those runs?
So what you want to do, you want to hold L1 and point with the left stick to the player you want to make that run. So here, if you want to send the striker, L1 aim forward, and it would send the striker.
And that's on the right stick as well. You're flicking the right stick, is it?
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
Nah, to be honest, I'm giving a bit too much hate on Bobby Charlton. He's actually quite good. 5-star weak foot, power shot play style. I would say Bobby Charlton. Although Zico, dangerous. Good player.
Last question here before we get back underway. Which Pro Live item are you using? I think it might mean what item would you use and then what item are you representing?
Okay, so the item I would use very simple answer here, Gravenberch. I've said it twice already on the show, and I'll say it again. The best midfielder in the game, potentially. However, the player I'm representing, Nathan Ake, currently 88 rated.
Have you bought Gravenberch? Are you hyping his price up at the minute?
No, you've caught on to me. You've caught on to me.
Do you have 5 Gravenberch in your transfer list?
No, only 8.
Jafonso there deep down the line. If anyone's going to keep it in, it is Theo Hernandez. Just about flicks it back to Mbappe. Extra pass, Van der Ven with the block. And that is a much needed pause coming in from. So we'll see a couple of different full times coming in here.
It's a good last 7 minutes to watch that game.
It is.
That game. Always break. Don't want to say anything. Before FG, shut up.
listen. Talk to me.
Oh, CHARIF is it behind, and Didier Drogba floats it over the top of the goalkeeper. We're going to have to look back at that goal. I need to see how it went in. I think it was a first time through ball. Let's have a look at it. Walker into Hansen. There's a player look into Graham Hansen, and then that dink over the top of the goalkeeper from CHARIF.
Every goal's Drogba.
I really want Drogba, bro. I really want Drogba. I didn't understand it before the start of this, but I remember it last year with FC Pro. It was Erling Haaland. I want Didier Drogba. Let me know in the Twitch chat if you want Didier Drogba too, just like me.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and tell you a little bit about Didier Drogba as well, because from the start of the broadcast to now, he's up 85k.
This is what happened with Erling Haaland. I did not
I
invest.
should have. What are we doing?
Should I buy him now?
No. Get the companion app out. Nah, next year I'm making so many coins.
I've just seen in the Twitch chat as well, I don't know if this is true, but Milbank, I believe you, he said Carvalho is already extinct. I'm not surprised.
That's really sad news, because Ryan Pessoa's got about 50 of him.
Yeah, he sat there smiling as well on the right-hand side. We'll see you, Ryan, the investor. Buckley, how's your investments going?
Yeah, good man. Jafonso coming forward. Diego Dalot into the box, into Kylian Mbappe, great timed. Goalkeeper goes down, and Jafonso reinstates that 2-goal lead.
I think it's mad that at this point on the game, the two most important players potentially, Didier Drogba and Theo Hernandez. 6 out of 6 people, Theo Hernandez in their squad.
Asking questions of the keeper again? Or green timed inside the box?
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.
I don't understand how he does it. When I get back home, I'm gonna sit and watch Jafonso game.
You should be watching it now, pal.
Shut up. Who invited you here? It was me and Buckley having a good time, and you've come along.
I actually just wanted in on the action, to be fair. I'm reading the Twitch chat as well. A lot of guesses about our mystery nation, Mr. Richard Buckley.
Power shot, Valverde, good save from Courtois. What guesses are coming in?
I mean, there's quite a lot actually. We've seen Scotland. We've seen Germany. I mean, what I will say is the clue that I've been given away is I actually really like using the hero. We see Argentina as well.
Bobby Charlton inside the box. Van Dijk, good defended. Denmark.
We've got Ghana as well from Fets. Yeah, I love the guesses. Keep them coming in, guys.
Well, Gary Rudland, it's Argentina. I tried it. It is Argentina. Gary, I'm going to break it to you. It's not Argentina.
It might be Gary, don't listen to him, but it isn't Argentina. Not this week.
Great country, though. Just not the mystery nation. Diaby. Twisting and turning inside the box. Good step from CHARIF. There's a little bit of time left in that game. There's a lot of time in this one. 70th minute, 20 minutes left to play. As Stingray adds a third. And maybe puts himself out of reach against Mark 11 with 6 points out of 6. There's a very, very likely probability.
Look, there's groundbreaking news here.
Groundbreaking, talk to me.
Weghorst has entered the pitch for CHARIF.
Yeah.
Is this a sign of things to come? Get him the ball and let's see what he can do.
Well, he's got power header plus, doesn't he? Which, imagine that was aerial.
It could be aerial, depending on Levy's performance.
Yeah, if Levy was to go on and win the FC Pro Open and get that extra playstyle plus. Diaby dipped into the box, diving header, 5-1. Jafonso is here. Jafonso has played 2 games. Jafonso has scored 5 goals in each. Jafonso is very good at the game.
He's just a level above right now. When's that Jafonso Sting game? I want to watch it.
Bit of a question from the Twitch chat, actually. Text directed at you from Erte9. Text, what is your IRL place?
In the area, there is only one outcome.
Did you expect this type of start from Jafonso?
No, for the simple fact I've not seen him play. We didn't see him at the global qualifier. I've not really seen him play much practice. I got the opportunity to watch him at Wiki Wednesday at our LAN event, and he got knocked out in the quarterfinals. So I've just not seen a lot from him. But what he's showing us today is here to play. And Nixneb with 3 points on the board, which means a +1 overall upgrade.
Did you sell your Oxlade Chamberlain?
No, they're still there. And they are rising like a phoenix from the ashes.
Hello.
CHARIF looking to add a third here. Weghorst with the strike, but blazes it wide. Talk to me a little bit about precision shooting. Obviously a new addition this year. It's mandatory that you all use it if you're wanting to compete. How long did it take you to get used to? Are you used to it, and do you like it?
I hated it at the start because it's just a lot different, and people tend to hate new things.
Yep.
But I actually enjoy it a lot now. It makes your long shots are better, you can aim better, your travellas are better, your finesses are better. So if there was a situation you could use manual shooting again, I would stay.
Assisted.
Oh yeah, use assisted shooting again. I would stay precision.
Okay.
Which is big claim, big claim. You should get on it.
I tried it.
You might get 7 weekly wins.
I tried it, but I just didn't really like it.
Why not? Didn't try hard enough. No passion?
Yeah. I felt as though my in-the-box finishing, the long shots I 100% agree with, but the in-the-box finishing, sometimes I'm not concentrating that much.
Is that it?
I just want the ball to go.
The concentration?
I just want it to go in when I press shoot.
That's fair enough.
Let's have a look what else is happening. Some really tight games. Georgia Stanway with the pass into Kylian Mbappe. That is 3-2. We're going to see a full time here. Jafonso, if you are just joining us, won his first game, 5-2. That was against Nixneb, and he has repeated the scoreline once again. 10 goals scored, 4 conceded, 6 points on the board, and he looks to be on his way to the top of the table.
Corner, little Weghorst header, maybe?
Could be.
Maybe.
Whipped into the box, it's actually played short, Vinny Jr. Player look, it's gone wrong, and that's it, full time. 5-2, Jafonso, final thoughts from yourself, Tex. We've seen 180 minutes from the #1 ranked player in the world right now, and he looks like that ranking is deserving.
Yeah, he's a force at the moment. I'm excited for the Jafonso Stingray.
Cansado daquele atacante que só perde gols? Reforce seu time comprando coins de maneira rápida e segura, sem risco de banimento. Cobrimos qualquer oferta do mercado. Chame agora mesmo no link da descrição.